Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on my game again, and we are going to be continuing on what I did in the last video. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to add some more flair to these tomatoes and stuff that you can drop when your plants are doing, and make the player able to make the player being able to pick them up and stuff. So first of all, I actually want them to have a different a type, so that we can, maybe I want them to be all representing same values, but that might be boring. So I'm thinking that I might do different values. Some have higher values than others. So we're just going to put the variable in there, so we can always work with it later, just to future proofing. Then we're going to have a variable called gravity, which will equal 0.1. Actually, I'm just going to see, because I have a some other objects that I use that are actually quite nice, like this one. What's the gravity? This one's gravity starts actually at 0, and then we increment the gravity. So what I'm actually thinking is we need an alarm, and then we'll have gravity equals 0. Yeah, well, let's just start it out at 0.1, and then we have, if gravity is bigger than 0, we are going to move it down. So y plus equals gravity, and then we're going to make gravity will then plus equals but that won't be very nice. We should just have a I should have a friction on these guys too, now that I think about it. Let's do 0.5, 1 in gravity. They're going to go down by 1. And actually we're not going to do this in here, because what I want instead, actually, I want them to fall down and then stop falling. So y will then plus equals gravity. How do we want to do this? Because okay, let's falling. Let's use this variable is falling, not is stalling. Is falling. There we go. And let's just set it to true. And then we're going to set alarm 0 to room speed. So 1 second for now. And then we're going to have is falling equals false. So if not is falling, so if it isn't falling anymore, then we'll have gravity equals approach, and make it approach 0 by a friction amount. And let's do the friction to be 0.5, I guess. No, 0.1, because we wanted to slow down. So 0.2 to be exact. No, 0.15, that's a gradual one. And then if gravity is bigger than 0, we're going to move it down. It's pretty easy. I think that's all we need to do, first of all. Now right now it'll be falling for a second before it stops to slow down, and I might actually be doing an increment in gravity while it's falling, just to give it a bit like these guys, right? They actually get the water particles, they get more gravity as time goes on, so they have no gravity when they shot out, and then they just gradually gain more and more gravity, which I think might be cool to use for the same one, or use the same effect or kind of tool or whatever you want to call it. So let's see right now. Yeah, Yeah, that looks stupid because they're just like falling down like bleh, like straight, and they should not be. So actually, what we're gonna do is, if they are falling, then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna have an else statement. So we're gonna plus equals a random range like 0.1 and to 1. So this will make them all fall at like a different speed. Good, let's try this out. We also need to create the potato today and also make sure that they drop different amounts of clearance depending on the stage. So let's do 3 ones here, then like that, and let's just water them real quick. Just keep watering them until they're grown. There we go. Whoa! I don't know if they even managed to stop because now the gravity. Okay, that's way too fast. So like 0.01 or 0.1, because I forgot they like it increments each step, and it has like 60 steps to do this. So the maximum like it can actually fall will be like 60 pixels, which is way too much, and we definitely don't want that. So let's test again here, and let's just get them up here. Boom. Yeah, so right now they're actually quite good. I think they should be shot out like with the greatest speed. I think maybe like 6. That's a bit greater speed. And then we could also do like the room speed, like the alarm, the timer, half it. Let's try that. See how that looks. So this is just a lot of playing around and just trying out whatever works. So we're gonna have the button. We're gonna use plants, and we're gonna have a lot of them. Actually, let's make more just for fun's sake. Boop 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 boop. And we're gonna water all of them. There we go. Water, 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 water to all of them. And let's shoot them out. Now they just have way too much speed. And they... Okay. So speed was fine before. Because if we're giving them too much speed, they'll always go upwards. They won't have time to get down again. So we might actually try with even less speed, like this. What's the... Oh, F5 to run it. So now they won't have too much speed going upwards, and it'll be mitigated pretty quickly. So that should work. Come on, give me plans. There we go. Yeah. Except now, that's too little still. There we go. 4 was a good spot. Maybe 5. I don't know. So this is a lot of tweaking, and I'm sorry for this, that you have to bear with it. But you just have to. If you want to watch it, if you want to figure out what happens, next episode. There we go. Come on. Water. There we go. Boom. Yeah, I like that. Let's keep it. That's a nice. Okay, cool. So next up is, like, they have a, like this, the type. Let's actually just use that. Let's call it value, whatever value that they have. Because then we're gonna have drop value. We're actually just gonna put it in here, and then we're gonna do exactly the same as what we did last time. Just real quick, going in here, and it actually has right here we're gonna have drop value, and there we go, drop value. So we just need to go in here with drop type. Then we're gonna have drop value right here. Let's let's put the tomatoes to 2, and I'm thinking like these guys, since they're potatoes, they'll actually drop a lot more, like 2 to 5 or something. And they will actually be worth less because they're tomatoes, so they'll only be worth 1 drop value. There we go. Then we just need this script here, which is over here. we're gonna have drop value will then equal g dot tool array add o comma t stack drop value. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So now they have a value. So now we should have in the player right here. We should have a just have like a let's do money or something. Money and stuff. No, actually, this is money and stuff. So we're gonna have like coins, which will equal 0, and then we're actually gonna have. I should have like a variable that will keep count of how many tomatoes and stuff that we've picked up. But I'm gonna do that later. Right now, we're just gonna have a collision event, and then we're gonna have it with. Where is it? It's in instances. Plants and drops. Drop parent. First of all, we're gonna instance destroy, and we're gonna destroy the other. So that's actually the last thing I want to do because we want to use the code that is inside of these guys first. What I'm actually thinking right now is inside of here we should actually have like a counter. I count how many of these I have. So like collected amount or something like that. Because then I can have, and let's put it here. Like that's nice. So let's have it a bit below drop value and collected amount, and that will equal 0, because then we're going to use this variable as a kind of timer to make sure, or not a timer, to keep track of how many of the individual fruits that we've collected. So next we need this one. So the value. We actually also need the type, because now we need a type too. And that we should actually set the type to be this here, t.potato, or okay. So we need to do that. I'm thinking right now. So drop.type. So what do we know about this guy? Like we know equals drop type, and the drop dot, what is it called? The drop dot drop value equals, no, sorry, the drop dot value will equal drop value, right? Isn't that right? Let's see here. It should be up here. There we are. Yeah, drop dot value will equal drop value. Okay, cool. And in this script here, we're setting the drop value, and the drop type should actually just be equal to O, because O in this script represents the current seed or whatever. So when you plant a seed, like O, for instance, if it's a tomato plant, O would have the same value as whatever the array has here. Yeah, cool. Okay. So now the player, we will have a script that will say global tool array at other dot type comma tstat dot collected or something, collected amount plus plus. There we go. So to be like to make this pretty easy to keep track of, we're gonna draw some UI just to quickly draw it. We should actually use the accesses, they're better to use. Alright, so we're gonna draw text. Add the coordinates 10, 10, and it's just gonna be a string of this. Yeah. No. Other dot type. Let's do t dot tomato because it wouldn't know what this is. T dot tomato. So now we'll draw how many tomatoes that we collected. In the top left corner. Oh look, that's my tomato. I still have it open. I should create a potato now. Okay, so doing this, we have tomatoes, plants coming in here. Let's freaking get them up and shooting them. Why the hell did nothing happen when I shot them? Did I change anything? What the hell? What's happening? No! No, because we're not colliding with them. Like, there's something going wrong here. The type should not equal drop type. Because over here, oh, it's because ha, okay, how do we do this? We have the value and then we have the collection other the type. So this one's type. It's not going to be drop type because drop type will act as a variable. So instead, should be equal to plant. That's pretty much what I reckon. I hope this will work. So that was a problem right there. So the thing is, what are we creating? We're actually not really anything. So let's check it out now, because should work now. Yeah. Okay, we got a bunch of tomatoes, and we pick them up, and the counter goes up, and they destroy. Cool. So now we can, and then we should of course be able to sell these tomatoes. So let's just create a huge fucking farm, and let's actually just move these guys over here. You can do that, by the way. That's pretty neat. Stack them. You cannot stack them. That's what I wanted to say. But you can rearrange them. You're not able to destroy them yet. So let's just do a bunch of these guys. And let's just water all of them, because this is awesome. Let's just look at this. We have 8 right now. 8 tomatoes collected. And we only need like a couple more to be watered. There we go. The last one. Are you ready? Let's go mayhem on this. Oh my god, that's awesome. Look at this. So freaking cool. I need some UI so you can see when the these guys are loading. I should make them like I should make an animation for them, so that oh, they're extremely hard to collect using this kind of movement, because the movement is really like fluid or whatever you want to call it, so it's really can be quite hard to collect them and control the character like precisely. But yeah, that works. Cool. Now we just need to. There was something else that I needed to do. I just thought about it just before, but now I can't remember. What was it? What was it? I want to do the potato now. Oh yeah, I need to make sure that the drop rate is what am I talking about? I want to do like I want to make sure that depending on the stage, like how many it's gonna drop. So if stage equals 1, then we're gonna do exactly, you know what. We're going to do exactly the same, like this. We're just going to copy this code, and then instead of having this, we're just going to do like always drop the minimum. Always drop the minimum. There we go. So now we just need to go into our pixel editor here, and we need to draw some potatoes. Maybe the potatoes orientation should be like different, because I'm thinking that that would be cooler, because they're potatoes. Tomatoes, they look nice when they float up straight. Potatoes, not so much. So let's create a potato. How does a potato look like? It's kind of round. Like this. No, like that. That's a potato. It's definitely not a potato. This could be a potato, like a very wonky potato. I could do, you know what, I'm going to do more different sprites to this, just to make it a little neater, I think. Then again, we're going to have lighting coming from below. So we're going to have, or lighting coming from up top, of course, and so we're going to have, this is a potato. We're going to have like highlight going through it. Let's just use this color because that's pretty neat. No, potatoes aren't shiny, so we're going to use like a dull highlight. Like this one. This is our potato, guys. That's a neat potato, right? There we go, it has a highlight and everything. Yeah, I can accept that. A new frame. Just delete all of this, and then let's do a new potato. Let's do like a more roundish one this time. Like one that's actually round like this. No, let's keep the edges like that. We want like a really round one, like a weird deformed one. This one almost looks like a heart. Now it just looks like a bleb. Oh, actually, if we draw shadows in these, we cannot actually rotate them because that would break like the illusion of everything coming from like the bottom. So let's not do that actually. Let's just have this highlight here. So right now we have 2. Should we do more? Like, are 2 enough? That's the question, right? Should we do like 1 more? Yeah, we should probably do 1 more. And what should that kind of be? That should be maybe like a... How does a really ugly potato look? Let's do like a really lumpy one. Like really lumpy, like we need to exaggerate the lumps. Like this. Like that's pretty lumpy. And then we're going to use, it's actually going to have shading here. It's going to have shading here. And it's going to have shading here. Because this is really lumpy. This is like a cluster of potatoes. And then I'm going to have some lighting right here. This one's not even going to have anything. Because maybe one. No, that looks stupid. No, no. Just like this. Yep, that's cool. Let's save this as SPR potato drop. Exported. There we go. And we're gonna have to make that. Let's just put the pen away here. And let's see, we need a potato drop. So in the potato, let's create the SPR potato drop. I actually just need to check that this guy's mask is actually, it's way too big, this mask, I think. The player mask is a bit small, so we should, you know what, I'm going to do this manually. I'm just going to, it could be like this. I'm just going to give it 1 pixel more on each side, like that. It's going to be fair enough. Okay, so let's open this guy. We want to import a strip image, so we need to go inside here. What is going on? No! I think my game maker is crashing right now. Yep, it's crashed. Okay. Be back in a second. Okay, so I'm back. Restarted game maker. Luckily, it only forgot to save the mask of this sprite that I just did, so I just fixed it. So let's hope it doesn't crash this time. It did not. Yay! Oh god, but I forgot about where my folders are. So let's just find those again. In here. And then let's find the potato. There we go. Potato. Let's see, there are 3 images and 3 in a row, and they're 16 by 16 in size. There we go. Convert. Blip, blip, blip. Cool. And we're just going to have this at the middle center, and then we need a collision mask. That should be manual. I think this one is the biggest, so let's just do it for this one. We need to make it one bigger that way, and then we can do like this, like this. There we go. Okay, that's pretty awesome. Now we have a cool collision mask that just doesn't work very well with this one, but the others works good, so nobody will ever notice anyways. So, except for you guys, because you know it now. So, what we're going to do is, again, we need to find the instances, then we need to find the plants, the drops. We're going to make a new drop. It's going to have a parent. It's going to have this drop parent. It's going to be called O Potato Drop. And it's going to have a sprite. Then we're going to have a create event, and we're going to have an event inherited. Inherited. There we go. Event inherited, and then we're going to have image speed equals 0. Because we might actually want some of them to animate. That would be cool if they did. Might add that later on for flair. Image index equals I random range from 0 to image number -1. There we go. So let's test this out just in a quick second. We just need to go into these scripts here. We need to go weapon maybe? No, plants, yeah, plants. Weapon, plants, initialize tool state. That's not the one. Initialize tools, because my plants are apparently tools, and we just need to go here, sprite. Okay, type O Potato Drop. There we go. So now we should have potatoes and tomatoes flying all over the place. Same behavior and everything, but should be pretty cool. Cool. There we go. Let's plant some stuff. I also need to do tomatoes. I need to do like a UI so you can actually see what you're planting. Right now I'm planting potatoes, but I know what I'm planting always, so it shouldn't really be a big problem for me. There we go, we have a lot of stuff now. Let's just get all of them, because I want really to I want them to flourish. Okay, ready? Are you ready? Oh my god, look at those potatoes all over the place. And tomatoes. This is like a ridiculous farm. Like, this is ridiculous. I will actually go ahead and I should make like a magnet so they'll be sucked in. I don't know if you think that potatoes look like potatoes or like butter. And it does not count up on the other dude, like the counter for the tomatoes doesn't go up whenever you pick up tomatoes, so that's pretty neat. Whoa. Alright, that's pretty cool. Don't you guys think? So that's pretty much all. Like, now you can pick up. I'll do that magnetized thing later. Another day. Another day, another time for another day. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope that you'll continue to enjoy my content. That I'll be hopefully putting out pretty regularly. Because I'll be trying to at least. But yeah. That's it. Let's just shoot him again. Because that looks freaking awesome. Look at this. We need to make the gravity fall faster, but I'll do that off camera. Look at that. That's just pure awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye.